What's up, everybody? What's cracking with y'all? All right, so I'm gonna get into some shit today. So is everybody the same? Are blacks and Japanese, Caucasians, Australians, are we all the same? Like, is every race all the same? Well, if you're looking at it from a human standpoint, then yeah, we all got to eat, we all got to drink, but to be really honest with you, no, not even from a human standpoint, because some of us can intake, some of us get drunk before others get drunk. Some of us have a lower tolerance when it comes to weed. We're the same when it comes to having the same organisms and needing the same things, but our intake of that could be a lot totally different for everybody. So I'm not one to, but it's like we are the same, but we're not. We're the same in the sense that most of us all have 5 fingers. Most of us have eyebrows. Most of us have teeth, but some people might have more teeth in their mouth than others. Some people might have a certain function of the brain that they've always aligned themselves with that works more than other people. And genetically, people are different in regards to race as well as bloodline. People are different. So I'm not one to really believe that like we're all the same. Now, but I guess, okay, so what if I just said that, okay, like human wise, as a humanitarian, we're all the same, right? Well, but that's just as a human though. That's only as being a human. Now, in a spiritual aspect, nobody's the same. Nobody's the same. Some argue that white people don't have a soul, and that's something I really don't know. And if you think about it, it kind of makes sense, because soul was basically represented as a black thing. You gotta have soul. You're super bad. Motherfucking what's name used to say that shit. James Brown used to say that shit. And we identify with soul. I don't think that that's a coincidence. It's like you gotta have soul, and they say that black people have soul. That could have a deeper, more occult like meaning, esoteric meaning, as maybe black people are the only ones with souls. I mean, I can't really speak on that. So anybody that watches this video, you ain't gotta leave a fucking comment saying, "How you gonna say white people ain't got souls, man?" And I don't really want to hear all of that, to be really honest with you. I was just saying that because so I don't think that things are coincidence. So, but when you're dealing with people on a spiritual level, spiritual and human have nothing to really do with each other. People don't understand that. Now, once again, there was a video out. Brother Panic just put a video out about Gnosticism, and that gets really into like what it's all about, and it basically tells you the basis of what they believe is basically that your humanity means really nothing. Like Bobby Hemmett been telling you niggas forever. See, this is something I don't really regurgitate just to say it. These are things that presented itself in my life. I've seen it. Seeing is somewhat believing, so that's why I go with it. But if you think about it, your humanity has nothing to really do with anything. You got to eat every day. It's the epitome of you. If you realize, let me explain this to y'all. If you realize that you're a spirit, right, that's beyond this realm, that's totally beyond Earth and everything that Earth can offer, you realize that you really have no ties to, no bond to Earth. You got no bond to Earth because you're only here. You're a spirit locked inside of a body, and so supposedly the spirit is asleep right now. You're dreaming this, basically. So your humanity really has nothing to do with the real you. Maybe your human self, the version of me that just pointed my finger, perhaps. But when you're looking at these things from a spiritual level, that's like a higher advancement of thinking about, oh, we're all the same, and we all eat, sleep, and shit the same, and all that type of shit. It's like, it's beyond that, though. Like, if you're talking about with your human body, well, yeah, most of us are the same. We both have 2 lips. I haven't seen a motherfucker that got 3 lips yet. We all have a chin. We all have certain organisms and blah, 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 blah. But even in the, like I said before, even in the human sense, not really, because some people are different in that regard too. White people can stay in the cold for longer. I live in Chicago, Illinois. I see white motherfuckers all the time walking around with shorts and it's 30 degrees. And I'm looking at their ass like, what the fuck is that? But in the summertime, they walking around with white lines all around their body. I got the bitches walking around with a white line from a motherfucking bikini. And we ain't really got to deal with that like that. Even though there are some pigmentation, there's some burning to the pigmentation even for black people, but it's not like that. It's different. So even in the human sense, we're different. I'm sorry, I can't say that we're all the same. Brother Sanchez, like he does a video and he says that we all come from Eden. Now, unless we were back in those days and can remember that, how would you really fucking know that? You can read all you want, you can know, or you can think you know all you want, but unless you were there, you can't really even know that. There's no way for you to know that unless you're some motherfucking time traveler that remembers. And shout out to Sanchez, because he's you know, he's gotten himself to a point where he's going past the normal knowledge that was given to us, even in the black conscious community, which I'm not really fucking with. I'm just on my own thing. I really don't have like a platform that I'm not, you know, but I still fuck with people that does that black conscious shit. Like shout out to Black Pill. Shout out to Black Dot. Shout out to Red Pill and Blue Pill. Them niggas, I fuck with them. Shout out to Brother Phil. In my opinion, Panic is not really a part. Panic and Bobby have never really been a part of the black conscious community. Yeah, they might have them on their platforms, but they don't really. They do their own thing, which is occult knowledge, which is where I'm at. I mean, you know, they're not my master teachers, but I learn a lot, especially from Panic. Well, I don't know. Like I watched like all their videos and shit, and I know they probably hate me for that shit because I'm watching on YouTube, but you gotta get it how you live, so fuck that. But I've learned a lot from them niggas. You know what I'm saying? The niggas I study the most are like Brother Panic and Brother Bobby Hemmett. But I've gone past that though. Even in the Gnostics, they tell you that you need to know all stuff, all religions, all spirituality to understand this in totality. In my opinion, you cannot just be a Christian or a Buddhist or whatever you are and just have the answers to everything. There's so many different variations of like knowledge and research and religion that you would have to basically adapt yourself to more than one ideology for you to get the full picture. That's like talking to your mom. Your mom and your pops have a fucking argument, and you listen to what your mama gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna figure out what really happened in the argument because you're being biased with the information. Damn, my dreads are fucked the fuck up. You're being biased with your information, so you're looking at it from one point of view to get a spectrum of the whole. That's like looking at the earth from just down here and saying that the earth is flat. Even though, no, there's some truth to that. But just looking at it from down here, never looking at it from up above or on an angle. You're just looking at it from just right here, and it's like the earth is flat. But you haven't studied all angles to it, though. That's what I'm saying. You can't do that. You know, so, you know, I study occult, the Cainites, which is basically the Gnostics. I don't really study Christianity, but I get a little stuff from that. You know, just a different variation of like different religions and different spiritual groups. I just get more spiritual knowledge than just like from a specific group. I studied the Moors and all that type of shit, but you know, I study everything. I try to get into everything. A little bit of Buddhism, you know, Middle Eastern mythology, a little bit of Greek mythology, a little bit of Egyptian fucking mythology. You got to study everything if you want the answers. Just studying the black conscious community, what the fuck am I saying? Communion? Really? I'm tweaking. Community. Just studying that, or just studying like what they did in Asia, or just studying anything. It's just like why? If you could just get all the information from everything, then make your assessment off of everything that you read. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my thoughts on that. But nah, there's too many different ways and variations of how we're not the same. Everyone is not the same. Because like I said, especially spirituality wise, all of the spirits that are basically held in captivity in all of our bodies, they're not from the same place. They're from different galaxies, whatever. I don't exactly know, but, and this is just my opinion right now, I believe that they're definitely from different places. They're not from like all the same source, from one God or something like that. Now, the Gnostics say that one God that you guys are praying to so much is the same God that enslaved you down here, that makes you have to drink water every day, and you got to eat food, and your ass stinks, you fucking smell like shit, you got to take a fucking shower now. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's the epitome of you. So basically, your humanity, from what I've read and from what I've seen and from what I understand, your humanity is the worst part about you. So saying that we all got to drink water and we all got to come together because we all live down here, that's great on a human level, fine. Nothing wrong with that. But on the spiritual level, which is beyond humanity, those laws do not apply. Now, that's my first part of this video. I got to get back to what the fuck I'm doing. If you guys like what I'm saying, go to my YouTube page, check everything out. I really appreciate that. My shit dry as hell. So I would appreciate y'all niggas going over there and checking that shit out. Dr. Mercury on YouTube. If you really want to find it easily, I do music as well. So type in Rude, D-O-A-T, Rude Dot, which is Death of a Templar. It's one of my music videos, and you'll get all my videos from there. All right, so shout out to everybody out there that's listening, and y'all take it easy.